It is a privilege for us at Lifehack Kahunas to have you join us on this exciting adventure. You may expect to learn new tips and tricks about achieving success in life from each video that we upload. In this video, we'll be breaking down the top 13 sources of money that me and the company as a whole generated. Before we begin, I want to state the standard disclaimers. The purpose of this video is not to brag. So let's move on to the top 13. Starting from the bottom, we have Twitch at number 13. I made the decision to purchase an Alienware gaming computer and start streaming during the lockdown. I did this for a little while, maybe a month or two. During that time, I earned a total of $279.27. I streamed for 24 hours, which is equivalent to $3 per hour. However, given that I used a gaming computer for this that cost around $3,000, it would still give me a negative ROI. At number 12, apartment rental. There was a lodger in the apartment that my brother and I own, and we charged her $625 per month for the rent, which is the tax-free threshold for a period of 8 months. In addition, I had these 2 apartments with tenants living in them who have only recently started paying me rent. At the end of the year, I would have made a total of $3,668 from the rental income on these properties. Obviously, there are a ton of expenses involved, but we're only discussing the input side of the equation in this video, which raises our final total to $5,635.27. At number 11, we have Nebula. Nebula functions somewhat similarly to Spotify's streaming royalties. Nebula subscribers give the creators a share of their subscription fees according to the total amount of time they watch. The truth is that this year, excluding November and December, because we haven't yet added those up, I have made a total of $6,470.80 on Nebula. Therefore, we now have a total of $12,131.27. At number 10, podcasts have sponsor streams. I actually have 2 different podcasts. One is a weekly-ish podcast that my brother and I make. We've been a little sporadic with it over the previous year, but this year, the podcast brought in around $7,250 in sponsorship money total. Second, the podcast that the team and I established a few months ago. It is an in-person interview podcast where I talk to amazing entrepreneurs, creators, and other individuals about how they got to where they are, how they find pleasure in their profession, and how they like living a good life in terms of health, prosperity, love, and happiness. I can't recall, but the show has made $19,500 in sponsorship fees this year, which is quite interesting. We have a full-time employee on our team who is in charge of creating the podcast, therefore it is still significantly losing money. Since the rest of the business thankfully generates enough revenue, we don't really need to worry about making money on the podcast. Anyway, with the podcast, our total revenue for this year is now $55,223.27. At number 9, we have stocks and shares. Since these accounts are in my personal name, and we are aggregating them all in this video, please keep in mind that there are actually 3 different buckets in which I invest in stocks and shares. The first is referred to as free trade. I've invested in Tesla MP Materials, Shopify, Netflix, Nasdaq, and Fastly. So those are the ones I've acquired and made money from. I invested $2,000 in Fastly, which had since declined by 47%, and $2,000 in Teladoc, which had since fallen by 55%. However, all of the other shares I acquired are actually due to my free trade affiliate link, which anyone can obtain by signing up to the platform. Every time someone joins using that link, both me and them receive shares. As a result, many of the profits I've made from this have come from the free shares that many various individuals have very kindly given me. I've been using free trade to double my individual stock investing, But if you take aside the fact that I've received a lot of these free shares from having an audience and people sign up to this thing, I believe I've actually lost money overall. Unless you are extremely lucky, or you were able to invest in, say, Apple, Amazon, Tesla, or something else decades ago, you shouldn't try to buy individual stocks. Instead, you should try to buy broad stock market index funds like the S&P 500, which is an index fund that tracks the 500 largest companies. Anyway, the second account I use is called Charles Stanley Direct. It's a different platform, and it's what I first utilized for the first few years of contributing funds to the ISA, which has a total value of $133,000 and a total of $76,379 that I've contributed. Due to the fact that I've only started investing in this around 2015 to 2018, we now have a magnificent total of $132,529.23. After I invested roughly $76,000 during that period of time between 2015 and 2019, and I also made about $57,000 in free money. Ranking at number 8 and 7, I have a publishing deal for my book with Penguin UK, which has been in place for a long time. Recently, we received a deal from a publisher in the United States. There were 2 of them, so those can be numbers 8 and 7 in terms of this tally. These were 6-figure book deals, but we don't want to give any more specifics about that. At the same time, we're also selling the foreign translation rights to the book that I'm currently writing. Suddenly, we received an offer from this new territory for the book. So let's imagine that numbers 8 and 7 on our list represent 2 6-figure huge deals. Assuming that the minimum 6-figure value is $100,000, it amounts to $200,000 overall, bringing our total for revenue streams to $332,529.23. At number 6. In September 2017, I made my first cryptocurrency investment of $400. Over the course of the year, I steadily increased my investments, and at the end of the year, I had made a total of $66,237.41. When cryptocurrency crashed, I had to sell a lot of Bitcoin to be able to afford the house. I ended up selling about 5 or 6 Bitcoins to put a deposit on the house. 5 and 6 Bitcoins would now be worth about $300,000, but I sold them for about $40,000 to be able to afford the house. Fortunately, in 2021, cryptocurrency started to rise once more, which was awesome because when I sold my Bitcoin to buy the flat, I didn't sell any Ethereum and instead kept 27 Ethereums. Then in 2021, Ethereum went completely insane, and as a result, my portfolio is now worth a respectable amount of money. According to CoinTracker, the total value of the portfolio is $197,864. I invested $74,839 in cryptocurrency this year. So I bought a lot of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other similar assets. The total gain from January to date has been $123,377. However, that's how my portfolio currently looks, and to be honest, it's kind of fun these days, because I'm putting most of my investments into crypto rather than stocks and shares. In terms of cryptocurrency, if we sum up all those figures from the cryptocurrency gains, our current total for the revenue streams for the year is $464,906.23. Alright, now we're going into the big leagues. We are moving on to the top 5 income streams. At number 5, there are 10 different affiliate companies that I work with in a variety of capacities. I won't list them here, because it would be unfair to my affiliate partners. The total affiliate revenue from this year was $108,218.21. Over $200,000 from promoting these affiliate products, with links in the YouTube video description. People buy things using my affiliate links. Overall, our total is $673,107.23. At number 4, we have YouTube AdSense revenue. If you don't have YouTube Premium or an ad blocker, a 5-second ad may play before this video, which generates revenue from such ads. As of today, we have received 74 million views, 1.1 million subscribers, 6.2 million hours of viewing, and $391,135.30 in income. RPM is for revenue per mil, which implies that for every 1,000 views we receive on the channel, we receive $5.47 in money. Considering that we have received 70 million views this year, it amounts to $391,135.30, which is a really amazing amount. Our overall amount is $1,046,000, which is a weird number, but we've crossed the $1 million threshold and the top 3 revenue sources are still to come. Number 3 in rank is sponsorships and brand deals on the main channel. I'm not authorized to disclose the precise amounts that each brand pays, but I'm confident that no one will react if I provide you an aggregate figure. So far this year, we have earned $523,000 from various brand deals and sponsorships on this channel. Due to my agency's standard fee, we must deduct 20% from that amount. It's a 20% cut, which is quite usual across the board for these types of influencer marketing companies. Taking away 20%, we're left with about $432,000 in top lane sponsorship revenue. This raises our entire amount to $1.48 million. Ranking at number 2, we have Skillshare. Skillshare is similar to Netflix and Spotify in that users must pay a monthly subscription fee, which is around $10, to sign up for a premium account. Depending on the membership fees, Skillshare pays us between 3 and 7 cents per minute of watch time. They are quite open and clear about the entire process, and if you want to learn more, you can do so on their website. It's a really interesting program, because Skillshare pays me $10 whenever a teacher or I refer someone to sign up, even if that person doesn't continue their free trial. The total earned is what you get when you add up the total number of people who watched my classes. If we look at these absolutely insane numbers, it means that this year, we have made $716,691 from Skillshare, bringing our running total to $2,194,698.23. Lastly, we come to income stream number 1, which is the part-time YouTube Academy. So, in November of 2021, I had a team of 4 people. My friends strongly encouraged me to run the part-time YouTuber Academy as a cohort-based course. Within a few weeks, one of my friends and I put together the slides, the course materials, and other relevant materials. We had about 350 people sign up, and this year, we've taught over 1,000 students through cohorts 2 through 4 of the courses. Since I've been doing this for around 14 years, please don't think of this as overnight success levels, and also, to be honest, how much money I make is only part of the story. The thing that matters is profit. That's all for today, guys. So which of the 13 revenue streams interests you the most? Let us know in the comments, and if you enjoyed this video, please click the like, subscribe and the bell to get notifications on new videos when they are posted. Until next time.